Hello and welcome. My name's Froggy. We're going to play a little World of Warcraft. We're going to start a new character. We're going to do a warrior, a gnome, male. That skin color. What kind of face? What that face? Because we're going to hide it with a beard anyways. Hairstyle. Should we go crazy? Crazy. Color. We're going to go green. Big old beard. And this is a throwback to my first warrior I ever made. The name I made. There we go. It's going to start. Now, from the first time I played, they've changed a lot of the starting zones. Namely the gnomes.
The gnomes have suddenly found themselves unwelcome guests within the city. Leveraging their ingenious technologies and unquenchable spirit for adventure, the gnomes have begun to reevaluate their role within Cosmodan. Under the inventive leadership of High Tinker Gelvin Metator, the gnomes now plan a daring campaign against the barbarous Throng to retake their former capital of Gnomeregon. With the odds stacked against them, the gnomes are counting on brave heroes such as you to stand and be counted. Your people's greatest hour draws near.
I like the opening sequence for gnomes. They changed it, so I think it's like an epic. It brings us feel to the game that wow, you're about to do something awesome. So we're gonna make a couple changes here. I don't know why I opened that up. Actually, I do know why I opened that up. Need to turn auto loot on. There we go. So it's going to start. Basically, the way they changed the quest system is you don't really need to read anything anymore. It tells you everything in the top right corner. So we're not going to read that. So basically what happened is we're down here, we're radiated, we're trying to take our home back, and I'm going to cheat and use my heirloom gear. Which one do I want? Crit or haste? Let's do haste. Do that one. That's crit and haste. Which one is that? Want that? Yeah, we're gonna use those ones. I have a lot of shoulder gear. Axe or sword? We're gonna do sword. Yeah, it look badass. Let's do this. I think the change they made to the gnome starting area is the best change they've made in the starting areas. It's a little more exciting, a little more fun to do. You're not stuck with another race for the whole time. You start off yourself. You're trying to do something. Ah, he's bugged. Yeah. Wish I had charge. I leveled already. Heirloom gear makes us so much easier to level. You were so fast at doing it. I noticed I missed a couple things. I'll do that one. So I have a long history with Warcraft. It started when vanilla came out. I've liked it. I just don't agree with the changes they've made in recent days, recent years. Changing the classes, I can see why they did a little bit. I'm talking about the changes to actual gameplay. Um, how you spec your class, how you basically that's my biggest gripe is the whole specking. They got rid of it. They've simplified it so much that it's no longer fun to figure out. You just push buttons and that's really it. They've taken the personalization away, and basically if you don't spec a certain way, you're not going to be viable. No matter what class you are, what race you are, there is nothing different. If you are playing a warrior, you spec a certain way. And once I get higher up, I'll show you what I mean. If you're playing a priest, holy priest, you spec a certain way. Because if you don't, you're not going to be able to do what you need to do. You're not going to be able to heal properly. But this starting zone, I mean, it's huge. It's not just that little tiny area right there. It is all the way over here. And I'm in combat with something. I mean, it stops right there. There's really nothing beyond that. Ooh. That's different. I do have one of those. Let's get another one, though. But they did add Pokemon to the game. Let's play a little Pokemon real fast. Oh, I don't want that one. Yeah, typical robot. It comes right back. But my brew pup killed it. Took care of it. I'm gonna turn that on. Let's track pets. It's a radiate cockroach. I don't think so. I have to come back down here when I'm not doing this and get one of those as a blue. It's basically what I look for when I'm doing battle pets now. Is I'm looking for the blue quality pets. But like I was saying, so the gnome starting area is probably seen some of the biggest changes. Gnomes used to start off with the dwarves. Until recently, I think this was Cataclysm that made this change. Gnomes got their own starting area. They start down in Nomergon, a different area in Nomergon, not the instance that you do when you're about level 20. But you start down here, and you work where you surface. And once you're on the surface, you have a couple things you gotta do before you even interact with the rest of the races. You start off in your own little town. And I don't know why some of these keep lagging out like that, but they do. You got your own little trainers. You got little monk trainers right here. Warrior trainers. Now, I'll lie, you're like, why aren't you using your chauffeur? Because I don't feel like it. I'm gonna run around like a newbie and enjoy myself. But it's all gnomes right here. You gotta do a couple things here and there. You get with heirloom gear. I haven't tried this without heirloom gear yet. But with heirloom gear, you get pretty close to level 10 before you even hit the rest of the area. It's pretty fast. Especially if you use my method of scorched earth, where you run into something, you kill it. Why? Because you can. We're going to play this for about 30 minutes of this recording. I'm going to take a break with it. I know this is just riveting stuff, watching me collect junk parts. That's why I'm trying to talk and make it entertaining, which I don't think I am. Whatever. Someone will yell at me in comments. and I'll laugh at them. Now I gotta clean up some geysers. And here's another quest down here to get. Priest trainer. I thought that's a paladin trainer for a second. I was like, gnomes can't be paladins. Which I don't understand why they can't. Whole thing with paladin is you're one with the light. Well, as a priest, you're one with the light. You heal with the light. So why can't you be a paladin? They can be warriors. They can be death knights. Another one. Let's see this level. Nope. One shot it. And then bite it. I might change our pets up. No, stupid. Getting this one now. Another one for you. I'll come back and do that. One thing I don't like about a melee class is you can't just run around and tag everything and then kill it all in one area. You have to run to it. Like a warlock. Warlocks are best at that. They can just run around and tag stuff with a dot and then just keep going. The only problem is when you have to collect, you actually have to loot everything. Did I get all the geysers? Yes, I did. Get one more of those. There's one. And my charge is such a long cooldown. Important thing when you're starting a new character. If you don't have a high level character on the server that you're playing on, loot everything. Because if you don't loot everything, you will not get monies. And monies are not as important as they used to be, but they still are important. What's that look like? That is cool. Where am I going? I'm going over here. And they give you a really cool looking sword at the very start. Look at that. That's a lightsaber. That's what that is. That is a lightsaber. That is awesome. Not you. You. I believe that's in my transmog set. So I'm thinking my sword is going to turn into that one day. Once I get enough monies. Because so you guys know, transmog takes 100 gold for any of your heirloom gear if you have any. I think it's minimum 100 gold. So, like I said, you gotta loot everything to get money. And then you just go to a vendor. There's no vendor in here, of course. I walk into a room without a vendor. I need a vendor first. I need to sell stuff. And just sell everything you got. Here's some vendors right here. You don't need to keep your food. The only thing you really need to keep is this. And I want to check and make sure I have that. I do. Good. Sell. No. There we go. And the biggest reason you loot stuff right at the front is to get bags. A lot of these mobs will drop a bag. I mean, granted, only 6-slot bags, but something's better than nothing. As you get more money, you can go buy some bags off the auction house, or if you have a friend, they can make you a bag. Or you pick up tailoring as a profession, and you make your own bags. It's another way of doing it. One thing you won't see me sell, though, is cloth. I'm starting on a brand new server, so I haven't transferred any of my high-level characters over. So, why am I not killing this stuff? Because I'm talking. So, I am basically starting anew and starting fresh. Like I never played the game before, even though I obviously have because I know right where I'm going for everything. But I don't have those resources that I usually have. So I have a warlock that is... No. Yeah, I have a warlock that's a tailor. Making bags for myself. The warlock's also gathering herbs. Just because. I recommend gathering professions. Because you may not gather as much as you normally would. But it's a way of getting more experience. Because when you gather something, you actually get experience for looting it, for picking it up. I'm just basically killing everything. I don't feel like messing with him. Gotta save my gnome buddies. And teach these trogs a lesson not to mess with gnomes. Trogs just don't learn. Now, we gnomes are not weak. They may be small, but we're not weak. And these guys are learning because I'm slaughtering them. And on my way back, I will kill everything. Oh, I need to get one more. Hey, get back here. Don't run around. And the music in the game stopped. Oh well. So now it's just me. You gotta listen to me talk. Where am I at? I'm at 18 minutes, huh? Now, like I said, I mean, you're gonna level fast. If you're in Heirloom Garret, you're going to level quick. Because you're getting, let's see, I'm getting 10, 20, 25, 35%, 45% extra experience by having all this gear on. So it's going to be fast. The reason I quit because I got bored. I got bored with the same routine you did every day playing the game. Is you went in, did your dailies when you're high level, did your dailies, and then you joined queues and waited for groups or raids. It got boring. And unfortunately, I think the server we were on was dying. The server itself wasn't dying, but the alliance side was. There weren't a lot of alliance around. So your waits for most things were long. They took a while. Even with the whole realm merging, it still took some time for a group to be formed for you. Not only that, sometimes you got groups that had no clue what they're doing. Or I mean, a lot of things did go fast, but it just wasn't. It wasn't fun anymore. So I quit, and also I had work I was doing. I got a little more involved with that. I was trying to do other stuff, but I do want to come back. I miss it. I do. I miss playing it. I miss just immersing myself in a different world. It's a nice escape for people. Adults, children, who cares? It's a nice escape. Gets you out of your normal mundane life and gives you something else to do. Gives you another way to live. If you want to go crazy, you can join a role-playing server and just live a completely different life. But I'm not that far into it. That's too much typing for me. I don't like typing. That's why I'm on YouTube talking and not writing a blog. And like I said, Scorched Earth, I don't know why I didn't do this on the way there, but I mean, with all this Curon, I'm one-hitting everything, so why not? I mean, getting experiences I'm walking through, I mean, it's 41 experience, but it's 41 experience towards 2,800. So it adds up, it does. Not to mention when you turn a quest in, that's even more experience. So you just keep adding it up, and eventually you're gonna level. You're gonna level a little faster that way. I'd recommend doing that even without heirloom gear on. That's another reason why I'm not riding my chauffeur like that person you just saw. Wherever they went, right there. Like them. So I'm not riding that thing. Because then you gotta mount up, then you unmount, mount up, unmount. Whereas what I'm doing, I'm just running straight and killing. Remember, sell everything, because your inventory will fill up faster than you think. I'm gonna change my battle pets. Let's get someone else out. Someone low level. In case I do another one. How about this guy? No ghost puppy. Let's do an aspect. And this one. You know, when Battle Pets first came out, made fun of it so much. I swore to myself I was not going to do it. But I found myself doing it. Why? I don't know. A nice change of pace. Nice little change to what you normally did. It was got fun too. Just go through here and slaughter as much as I can, as fast as I can. I wish I had something to throw. They got rid of that for all classes but like hunters. Or did they? Do I have a throw ability? I do not have a throw ability. That sucks. There is a bloodthirsty part of me that wants to go through here and just slaughter everything, but I'm not going to. Here's where I'm going to get my mount. You know, I used to play this, when I played this game, I would not have sound going. I would not have the music going. I had the game sound, but no music. I kind of I'm digging the music. The music is kind of, it's uplifting. Yeah, let's do this. See what I mean by killing everything? It adds up. It adds up, people. I am telling you, killing everything adds up. Hey, oh, you're right there. Yes, you can. Give me a quest. Not to mention, if you kill everything, you loot it, you get stuff to sell. And it adds up. I am at 9 silver. Yeah, I'm rich. That's weird. I don't like this quest. I'd rather kill the things instead of blinding them. Feels like a waste. Come back here. Like this one. Why can't I just do that? Look how easy that was. Instead of blinding them. Let's blind them. Just kill them. Blow them up. Now, is this mail or is this plate? It already is plate. See, that's another thing they changed. I don't like that change either. I thought it was kind of cool when you hit level 40 as a warrior or a hunter or one of those classes that had a higher level armor, and you changed to that armor. Yeah, you had to replace everything you had on, but that's part of what it was. About time. Goofy dwarfs. I think after this epic battle, I'm gonna go ahead and put a pause in here. Just keep using it. What's next? Missile. Oh, Ray. Beam. Yeah. Missile. Oh, beam again. Do the missile. I just want to know, when is the expansion that the gnomes actually get their home back? Like, or is like Ironforge gonna be destroyed and then the gnomes and the dwarves are gonna have to move into Nomergon? That'd be crazy. Well, there was that fight. I think we're at our time. Um, I will see you next time, and enjoy.